welcome into another edition of Football Frenzy. I'm Carl Jones. That's my main man over there, AJ Feldman.
Believe it or not, after tonight, we are halfway through the Section 5 regular season. However, this evening actually looked a little bit like the end of last year's season.
That's right. We start our night in Canandaigua, where the four-time defending sectional champs were hosting East in a rematch of last year's Class A2 championship game. It was homecoming for Canandaigua tonight, so you know they were gonna bring the juice. And boy, they brought it early. Opening kickoff of the game, Jack Toonery finds a crease and says, "Catch me if you can." How about Canandaigua putting some pressure on East early, but the Eagles start to spread their wings. Zamir Jackson rolling out to his right. His Perion Williams on the right sideline. Look at the tight end showing up the hops. A little bunny hop though right there, nothing crazy. He gets his way and finds his way into the pay dirt to tie the game at 7. Then we go to the second. Jackson checks fade to Irvin Wiggins. Just how they drew it up. East had a 17-point lead at one point, but Canandaigua stormed back to take the lead. Then East wins on a Wiggins touchdown catch with 5 seconds to play. They stay undefeated, 31-27.
I bet they're going to meet up in the playoffs again this year. We will stay in Class A. Brighton hosting undefeated Victor. Second quarter, Blue Devils down 7-0. Fourth down, just outside the red zone. Eric Torres connects with Noah Ruffalo. Down at the 1, moves the chains around the very next play. Dre Yamas, untouched. Blue Devils tie this one up at 7. After a Brighton fumble, Blue Devils back to work before the half. Adam Ruffalo deep down the field to Ryan Franzak. 57 yards to the house. Victor joins East at 4-0 on the season as they win 21-14.
Packed house for the Battle of Webster. Thomas making the short drive over to Schroeder. Thomas was down 21-7 in the third, eating some life. And Jake Polizzi does just that. Snags the INT for the Titans. However, Schroeder got the ball back. And then on ensuing drive, Andrew Hilfiger throws a seed to Andrew DeRosa up the sideline for the tutty. That made it a 3-score game. Then we head to the fourth. Warriors looking for some finishing touches, and Jack Simpson delivers with the no-glove swag. Schroeder gets their 5th straight win over their rivals, this time 41-7.
Heading up to Class AA, big crowd for Penfield's homecoming against Hilton. Third quarter, Cadets up 13-7. Colton Thorpe, third and forever, keeping the play alive. Trying to get something out of nothing, but Adam Shembry dives for a little something of his own. He had 3 picks on the game, but we go to the fourth, and as Josh Allen recently taught us, he can still throw 3 picks and still be a good QB. Thorpe running like he's mad at the ground and the defense. 41 yards, sets the Cadets up in the red zone. And you know it's not a Hilton highlight without our man, Robert Lowry. Extra effort for the score, his second of the day. Hilton stays undefeated with a 27-7 win.
Out to Pittsburgh, where the Panthers faced a tall task inviting undefeated UPrep to town. Early in the first, UPrep fumbles on a backwards pass, and Timothy Lewis with the heads-up play to scoop it up. The big fella will set the offense up with great field position off the takeaway. But Jules Russell, he took my interception 101 class, because that's going to be a tip, and that's a pick. And if anyone has taken that class before on syllabus day, I said if you get a pick, you better find your way to zone 6. And Russell did just that for the first score of the game. Then the first play of the second quarter, C.J. Robinson follows his convoy and cruises his way into the pay dirt for 6. UPrep remains unbeaten. They get the shutout win, 34-0.
I love it when Dr. Jones comes to the house. Let's head to a good one in Class C. Undefeated Leroy against 2-1 ERG. End of the first half. Knights up 22-18. Tony Piazza plows his way in for the score. Leroy up 10 at the half. We go to the third. Bombers down 42-26. Ben Newman, beautiful ball to Noah Mather. The contested catch. 2-point try good, so we got a 1-score game. However, the Knights could not be stopped on the ground. Piazza rumbles his way in for his 4th touchdown of the game. Leroy stays undefeated with the 50-34 win.
That's a shocker right there. Back up in Class AA, Aquinas on the road at Fairport. We pick things up in crunch time. AQ up 7. Arion Battle will not be stopped. Bruises his way into the fun zone to push the lead to 14. That was the Thunder. Now Battle showing off the Lightning. breaking ankles left and right. Oh my lordy, he acting like he on the N1 court or something like that. Then a few plays later, Gaetano Irioso bulldozes from 1 yard out. Aquinas bounces back from last week's shutout loss for a 35-14 win.
Finally in the city, HFL kicking off against Virtus under the setting sun. First drive for the Cougars, first play for the Cougars on offense. Matt Meacham, short pass to Keaton Yates, and getting in his yak work. 50 plus, eventually dragged down at the 1, but HFL punches it in to take the lead. After a Warrior fumble, the Cougars right back to work. Meacham, Ben Cook for 6, his second score of the day. Cougars rolling this one, they get the victory 49-12.
Coming up after the break, the Bills get a clean bill of health heading into Sunday's matchup against the Commanders.
Plus, the Syracuse Orange try and stay undefeated tomorrow afternoon. But first, here's some more Section 5 scores.
Coming up next week on Football Frenzy, the second half of the season arrives with a bang, with a handful of great games.
That's right. Tonight we have the A2 rematch. Next week, Schroeder and Hilton battle in a rematch of last year's A1 championship game. Plus, McQuaid tries to stay undefeated as they take on Penfield.
All that and many more. But coming up tomorrow is a college football lover's dream. And Channel 8 has you covered with two of the best games on the schedule. Ole Miss down to Tuscaloosa to face Alabama. Plus, it's a whiteout in Happy Valley. Penn State hosting Iowa.
But that'll do it for us tonight. For Carl Jones, I am AJ Feldman. Thank you for joining us on Football Frenzy. We will see you next time.